Okay, so I know y'all already heard this story, right? You've probably been following the saga, at least, at a high level, or maybe you've been reading every single article that comes out about it. But you already know that President Donald Trump has invoked the Alien Enemies Act, which was a law written in or passed in 1798 that empowers the president to detain or to deport any foreigner that comes from a nation that is at war with the United States. He's using this law to target illegal immigrants. Wild, right? This is a crazy debate. So I'm going to break down the pros and cons real quick, and I'll let you know where I stand on this. If you follow me, you probably already know, but let's just go there anyway. So anyway, President Trump invoked the Alien Enemies Act to ship about 260 Venezuelans that were a lot of which were alleged to be members of the Tren de Aragua gang. He deported them to El Salvador, which is going to put them in prison, a maximum security prison for God knows how long. It could be for the rest of their lives. Again, many of these people are believed supposedly to be members of Tren de Aragua, which is a violent, vicious gang. Now, the Trump administration is saying that all these people are violent thugs, they're murderers, extortionists, and this old wartime law lets us get them out of the country quickly. No trials, no fuss, no due process. All our government had to do was write a $6 billion check to El Salvador, and it's done, done, done. And Republicans are loving it, right? It's tough on crime. We're protecting America. Now, and here's the thing. No, we don't want these people here. No, if these people are gang members, especially Tren de Aragua gang members, we don't want them here. But not everybody's on board with how this is being handled. This is not being done through the usual deportation channels where you have due process, where you have court proceedings, where you have judges who make these calls. People like Senator Rand Paul has come out against this, and a lot of others have too. And he spoke with Politico and told them that this clashes with the Constitution. The Alien Enemies Act is strictly for wars, not for gang busts. The last time that this has been used, which this law hasn't been used that often, but the last time it was used was when FDR interned Japanese Americans in concentration camps during World War II because we were at war with Japan. And it was still wrong, even though they went through the process to use this law. It's a very sketchy precedent, right? It's too loose. That people are saying that a lot of these deportees had no rap sheet. They didn't have any criminal records. There's talk of them being judged to be gang members because they had certain tattoos. And at least a couple of them appeared to not really be gang members. So there could have been mistakes made here, or maybe they weren't mistakes. Who knows? Anyway, this sounds like big government sidestepping people's rights. If Trump can deport anyone who he calls an enemy, what's next, right? Again, I just brought up what FDR did to the Japanese, right? Here's my thing. I get that we want to crack down on these gangs, and we should. Our government should. They're here to protect our rights, right? Tren de Aragua violates people's rights, but no due process, none whatsoever. And you're going to ship them to a country that they're not even from to spend possibly the rest of their lives in an El Salvadoran prison, which isn't all that great, I'm sure you know. That's just a little bit too much for me. I would like to see some due process here because there might be people who they believe them to be members of this gang, but they're really not. Why not just go through the regular channels? The Trump administration is currently battling out with the courts with this. Judge Jeb Boasberg has been trying to stop this from happening. And what really pisses me off is that it makes me have to side with this judge who I don't really care for, right? They could have gone through the regular deportation process and still achieved the same result because these guys were members of Tren de Aragua. That could have been proven in court, and we ship them the hell out of here, right? What do you think? Let me know. But until next time, you know what to do. Stay free, stay principled, and most importantly, stay ungovernable.